I'm going to tell you my story. When I was a kid, I was sick with sore throats, like chronicle 3-4 times a year. And once I was almost choked, like I almost died. I was also sick when I was 5. I got sick with gastritis, you know, like the stomach issues. When you want to eat, you feel pain. You eat, you feel pain. Like high acid. I had it also in a chronicle stage. When I was 12, I was diagnosed with a bone cancer. It was chondroblastoma on my shoulder. My shoulder is prothesed. It was operated. It was a stage of false diagnosis, and then it was operated, but the doctors actually said that we are going to amputate your arm. And it was a big shock for the whole of my family. I was a teenager, I was 13 years old, a girl, like how would I live without an arm? And we found a doctor who gave us a solution, and this is the solution I have. It was a prosthesis. He said that mobility is going to be reduced, but he will keep the arm. And of course, the whole family was questioning all the oncologists, all the surgeons, like why does a 13 or 12 years old girl has cancer? And no one could give an answer. And of course, I was curious, like why did it happen to me? I mean, doctors normally tell you the reasons, like it could be Chernobyl, radiation. There was nothing bad happening. Like I had a normal family. My family weren't like, I don't know, heavy drug addicts or alcoholics or criminals, or we were a proper Soviet, post-Soviet family. So I couldn't find my answers until when I was 28, I believe, or 27. I was on hormones. I had polycystosis. Thyroid issues, this is how my gray hair appeared. Hypothyreosis, I believe it is. And no one could give me the answer, they just gave me hormones. So I was taking hormones, I didn't feel well. I married a person because thoughts that I'm approaching my 30s, I'm supposed to have a child. That's what they say in my family, they say before 30 you're supposed to have a child. I didn't really want to have the child with that person, to be honest. But I couldn't also be honest to myself because I had this, you know, I have to be pregnant. It's here, like you have to do it. When I married that person, in 2 weeks after, I went to my first hypnotherapy. It was an accident. Like accidentally, I met a friend of mine who we studied together in some kind of tradition. We have a Cossacks tradition. So I was studying spas. It's like energetic practices, came from Cossacks long ago. So we were in that tradition, and he said, I'm practicing hypnosis now. Do you want to try? I was like, yeah, I would love to try because I feel bad. I can't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Like I was hysterical. Like I could cry for an hour in bed and my husband would be just sleeping in his earplugs. I went to the hypnosis and it changed my life. Then I asked him for what is he actually doing and what is it. Of course, I wanted to do it again because I had a huge feeling of guilt inside of me. And he helped me with that particular feeling in one session. So then I found a method. He wasn't using that. He was using the hypnosis, but I found a method which was specifically oriented to diseases, to psychosomatics. I found a school in Moscow. A method was established probably in 2016, it's quite new. So it's basically clinical hypnosis plus the knowledge of biological laws.